As a core member, as a youth corps member in Nigeria, the worst mistake you will ever make is completing your service year without any form of savings. Like after the 12 months of service, after that 1 year, you return back home with nothing in your savings account. That's the worst mistake you will make. That's the worst mistake you will make. I know the money is small, the allowance is actually small, 77K. It's small. But trust me, back then when you were still in school, I think not everybody has the opportunity to, you know, that has access to enough money. Like back then when I was still in school, they know they give us money, say this one na money for chop money, you understand? The only thing they just give you school fees, money for textbook, money for those parapo, those normal bills, your receipts and all that. Now you know how you go take manage, you understand? Now you know how you go take rugged your way through. So if you can survive like that, you're able to do 4 years, do 5 years like that, why can't you stretch yourself again just for this 1 year to make sure you save something reasonable? Save something reasonable. If it's even something small like 200K, just have it in your savings account so that when you come back, you have something to take guide. Very important. E better pass you come back nothing dey at all at all. You understand? At all at all. I may say at all na bad market. If you have something saved up by the time you finish your service, it will reduce that pressure, that pressure, that constant worrying of getting a job, because you can't create anything when you are always worried. And another benefit of having something saved up from your service is when you come back, you can say, okay, I think I'm interested in learning this skill. You don't have to start calling people to help you with money. You can just, take something from your savings and go learn your skill. If you want to start POS, at least imagine you save like 500K or you save 200K or 300K. You reach to start POS for the meantime. You understand? Before you get something going. I'm saying this because the other day I went to the supermarket to get one or two items and I saw this guy. He's a core member. This guy was just buying stuff and I just looked the guy like, bro, you don't really need these items right now. You don't need these items right now because ah, back then I remember people when be like, say, we were all together in camp, that 3 weeks camp. They pay your first allowance in camp. So we all received our first allowance in camp back then in Gombe State. You know, we all received our first allowance in camp. And funny how the day that the camp closed, we're supposed to go to our PPA and all that, and those that were relocating were supposed to go to their new PPA and all that. Man, funny how some people were begging for transport, like telling please can you lend me this money? When I get back home, I will send you home. The thing was just crazy. I was like, now everybody they pay here now. I don't know if you understand. They paid all of us the same time. So how come? What really went wrong? The thing is that when they give us that money, if you go Miami market that night, I beg you. When you go Miami market that night, you go see people will be like say they started buying stuff, they were just enjoying themselves. Like, man, nothing really did this world, you understand? But last something did in life. Something did the world. We go say nothing really did this world, but last something did. You don't understand? Something did. So it's very important as a core member in Nigeria presently. If you are currently serving, try your best. Even if it's 20K every month, just put it somewhere. Put it somewhere. Put it somewhere. So that at the end of the day, when you come back, if you want to learn digital skill, you go see money take learn. You understand? If you want go sign normal handwork, you go see money take sign. If you want to, they go find job. You understand? You go see money to the guys, they pay transport and the rest. Imagine you are job hunting. They will go and tell you, say, I want job this also place, and you don't get transport to go there. Now another limitation. I don't know if you understand. That's another limitation. There is one job here, why someone opening in this area, but then you don't have money to go there. There is nothing. You don't have anything to go there. She not this. She bang, gum you. You understand? That's another limitation, and that will cost you a lot because you will miss a lot of opportunities. Imagine, for instance, now I live in Ugeli and I'm jump hunting, then somebody just call me, I saw one opening in Warri or somewhere in Asaba. How will I go there when I have nothing? No savings, nothing, nothing, no emergency fund. How will I go there? That opportunity could just pass me by. And maybe that opportunity might be the opportunity like it's supposed to change my life. But I will just miss it. You miss it and you start blaming village people and all that. Whereas you, now you be the problem. So you better watch it. You understand? Now when you don't come off for camp, you will know the importance of that 77K. You understand? That's why you need to make good use of it. Make good use of it. Try to, as in, try to, you force yourself. You go force yourself. Say yes, I want to live below so amount of money for the period of 1 year. When I start making bigger money, then I will expand my lifestyle. I don't know if you understand. But anyways, I don't know if you watch this video to this level, but if you do, just drop Rush Regardless in the comments. See you on my next one.